It's the world's fastest growing sport, filling arenas across the globe. Its champions, national heroes. A sport that is known for being explosive and unpredictable, yet requires discipline and precise technique. A sport that takes equal parts skill and will. It is competition in its purest form. It is mixed martial arts. Founded by Vadim Finkelstein, M1 Global has been one of the world's leading mixed martial arts promotions for over a decade.
Почему я люблю этот спорт? Потому что когда я первый раз увидел этот спорт, я в него сразу влюбился. Это было в 95 году.
M1 Global is a very versatile organization. It sprouted out of the original M1 organization in Russia, and as it grew, we moved basically a little bit out of Russia into the world. And M1 is now a main MMA mixed martial arts organization. We have, of course, Fedor as our #1 fighter right now.
Well, I think the job they've done internationally especially has been amazing, and great people, really great businessmen. The job they've done is almost unprecedented. This is the fastest growing sport in the world, and getting bigger and better and faster and stronger and tougher.
Вообще объединить все команды, американские, японские, русские, французские, голландские, всего мира. И для этого этот вот проект M1 Challenge, он запущен сейчас.
M1 Global's newest project, the M1 Challenge, has set the standard for international MMA competition. It is a platform that has brought the sport of MMA to fight fans across the world, holding multiple events across Europe, Asia, and North and South America. It's also reached MMA fans around the globe with its television series, the M1 Challenge, being broadcast in over 90 international markets.
We've introduced the M1 Challenge, which is our national team competition, and we're running it on a global level. We also want to grow the number of athletes. We want to have our feeding ground, and we've talked about the M1 Challenge, and that's our feeding ground. This is where young and upcoming fighters get the opportunity to build themselves, to gain experience, to travel the world and fight against completely different disciplines, athletes from other nations who've trained in different ways. I think we're striving for a continuous performance improvement in what we do with our athletes and how we build them.
There's a huge talent pool of mixed martial arts fighters around the world. You know, the sport is big in America, of course. It's huge in Japan, but now I believe it's the fastest growing sport in the world.
We want to put on the biggest and the best events in the world where we go cross-border on all organizations. We want to do the best matchmaking ever.
I mean, I think what Vadim and everybody's doing is brilliant. Again, it's arrogant to think that what we see in North America is all there is, particularly for combat sports. And there's so many different disciplines, there's so many fighters training and learning that, you know, it was a smart idea to go out there and try to organize them into one entity where you can develop, train, fight, produce, and grow an organization. I mean, it's really the best comparison I can make is the NBA.
It's a lot bigger worldwide than I think people would expect, and you know, M1 gave me a chance to travel to these countries and see some of these young fighters that are really good coming up the ranks in mixed martial arts. Chance to see them firsthand. There's a lot of great fighters out there that don't get exposure, and M1 is on a search to find those guys and give them that chance to move to the next level.
M1 is an MMA organization that looks after young upcoming fighters, not only with providing them fights abroad on different levels, but also giving them a possible future to go and to grow further in other shows like the Affliction M1 show in the future, or the possible way to Japan.
No M1 fighter has grown into a bigger star than current world heavyweight champion Fedor Emelianenko. Among MMA experts, Fedor is considered today's best pound-for-pound fighter and is widely regarded as the best fighter in the history of the sport. Fedor just time and time again takes every comer. Everybody they put in front of him, he takes out, and you know, that's incredible.
Федор уникальный человек. Его сила заключается в его внутренней культуре, в его трудоспособности. Он работает вообще просто на износ перед каждым боем. Это его самая большая сила.
Well, number one, he's a very calm person. And I think that calm probably is the genius that he's got.
Стучать себя в грудь кулаками и говорить, что это я, все это может отняться в любой момент.
One of the sport's most prestigious international fight promotions for over a decade. Home of the world's best fighter, Fedor Emelianenko.
He tapped out! 36 seconds! That is why! Fedor Emelianenko! You want to know why? He is the greatest fighter on the planet today. That is why!
And home of tomorrow's champions. This is M1 Global.